Let's now move on to the
We'll
Pulse.
come back with someone called Sang.
Yeah, remember that the Pulse is in your standard, so get yourself a copy of the standard, but we'll have Solo and Smita take us through the Pulse and what we have to look out for right here. So there we go. Solo,
Yes.
what do we have in the Pulse today?
As usual, the cover girl, you remember that? You know? But this time around, we decided to talk about the city life in Nairobi because it's really transformed from what it used to be a couple of years back. In terms of how people are having their nightlife, how much it's been elevated. And if we go very fast to a story we did with Tony Muchama, this one is on page 8 and 9.
Wait, before you go to page 8 and 9, we'll go there just now, but I'm just wondering, on page 5, we have Sakaja going
Buying a
through
dress.
some clothes, buying a dress. Is there an explanation to that?
I think
Why
he's
is he buying a
Is
dress?
it Governor Bay?
I think he's maybe there was a whatever party. What is it called? Costume. I think he was hosting a
Or he has more fantasies than being governor.
yes, yeah, cross dress.
Very close.
Okay. Well, I'm not quite, I thought maybe we have an
Governor
explanation for that. But
Bay.
anyway, Governor Bay, do let us know why you're going through dresses. As far as I remember, he's not married, so I don't know.
Are you sure? He probably just kept it a secret. Very many people are married in the closet.
Oh, there's something like being married.
Princess.
That's a new one. That's a new one.
There's traps,
Anyway, back
there's
to
traps in the closet. I
Back
mean,
to page 8.
so the formal way is getting married
stay
in the closet. So I'd like to actually start with Mochama's piece on page 7, which is sugar, rice, and ingo.
What was he eating?
Smita.
Really?
Mix master and must.
What was it?
Aki Solo is so sweet.
Oh, sugar.
Yeah. No, we went for my poetry book tour, and Solo is just giving me some creds for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the sugar, rice, and inkoko? Is that another book that you've written?
No. We went to
They drank
Kakamega, we
tea.
were in Bungoma and Mumias.
Yes. Oh my.
And
yeah.
all that I discovered, apart from that they really like poetry, is that those cuckoos, Mike, you can't eat them unless you're Luya.
Why?
They were
Those
hard.
kienyeji.
What happened?
It's like they're having revenge. Solo,
very
you know them,
ngumu,
eh?
yeah.
They are
No, what is wrong
It's
with
like
you guys?
eating rubber.
rigomotis.
No.
It's
Who
like the
cooked them
cuckoo's
for you?
revenge in your mouth.
Who cooked the chicken for you? Please,
No,
next
the
time.
kienyeji.
No, Ngoja.
Eh.
No, guys.
Are you from
I will
there?
invite you. Yes. My home is called Eshatala.
Eshatal.
Yes, and it is right there next to Butere Mumias, that road.
No.
I will cook for you. And you will not have an issue, yes.
The kienyeji.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think majority of the people actually have issues with kienyeji because it's so hard.
And those are
No. I will cook.
Such
I
an
will cook that for you, and
Those-
then you will never have an
Those
issue.
are hardy cocks, and they always run away. Yeah?
Okay, moving on swiftly.
Smita.
No, and they keep running away. Yeah? So
People are running away.
okay, study cockerels. Yeah, that you know, when they see a visitor, they run away for like 10
Because
years.
they know you are coming
They
there
just
to eat
see
them.
Solo, they don't. So then Solo comes, kakuku kanakimbia.
Ndio.
So finally, when it's caught,
It's caught because
revenge
it's too
time.
old.
revenge,
It's too old. It's caught because it's aged and it can't run away
And
anymore.
it
fast.
is saying you'll not enjoy
Don't
me.
spoil up the name of my people. I will cook for you chicken
Anyway,
vizuri,
it has
and then
been
we can
proved
talk
by
about
the
this.
new
Yeah.
game of James Bond Wanjala
this
that you
has-
can actually hang on and still have a cuckoo on the side. So let's move on to page 8.
That's a new meaning.
Yeah.
Side dish. Eh?
Thank you guys.
Yeah, and so you know, party life has also been influenced by devolution. Let's
Yes,
start
by the way.
saying that because you know a lot of kids from multimillionaires, you know, son of a governor, daughter of a governor, daughter of a senator, and all of them, most of them are coming to party in Nairobi. The club scene has really changed. It's no longer when we used to chafua meza with bottles of
quite
beer.
a lot.
Nowadays it's about how many bottles of champagne do you have, how many single malts do you have, how many bongs of shisha do you have, and we've decided to focus on this story where we talked about you know, where did these rich kids go to? You know, there's a story that ran about a week and a half ago about the president's son showing up at a certain lounge opening, a certain lounge.
Yeah, he was there,
lounge.
by the way. Yeah.
And you know, I happened to be there, and if you observe the guy when he's in the club, guys don't really care. Why? Because most of them are also rich kids. You know, if you take him to another Masafara's club, everyone will,
They'll
they
care.
won't even buy. He's going to be an
They'll be
attraction.
like,
He's going to become a
"Tulipie."
socialite. But now he comes into a club where he's also ordering for drinks and stuff like that. So we decided to focus on some of the clubs where these rich kids are going to and kind of service that they get. And Tony Muchama gives us a very good sidebar about how the big stars roll. And now we decided to talk about the international part of it.
Yeah.
Probably Muchama will talk slightly about it.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
They just
No,
love how
let
they
guys
roll.
read.
Let them
Yeah.
read.
Yeah, let them read. But
They will get it.
I rolled in solo to a club called Kizia.
Kiza.
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 Oh, sorry.
Kiza.
Where did that I come from?
It's
I-
called-
I
I'm
don't know
not
what you're
here.
thinking. I don't know what you're
It's
thinking.
because of your eye.
He was seeing other things at that time.
Yeah, but it was very nice. Wakina Gor Semelango and so on. Like, you know,
Those are the rich kids of Nairobi.
No, no,
according
no,
to-
No, we are not saying
It's
that.
not rich.
But
Not
it
rich
was nice
kids,
to
not
get bottles
Not
coming
rich.
with ice, yeah, and a bunch of, you know, there are people there who you just don't know. Some random chicks
Some random
who just
guys.
come and
Which
serve
random
themselves. No, they are just random.
But
Yeah.
they are
Maybe
there.
Solo
They're
knows
looking
them.
for
Yeah.
Solo is this.
Yeah. Solo,
Let me not
they're all
even
saying
say.
hi to
Cheap,
Solo.
cheap pimp.
All right. So basically, get yourself a copy of the pulse and find out where this, well, the so-called rich kids.
By the way,
of,
the fashion was good as well.
Of
the
Nairobi.
fashion page.
Really,
I
really
always
okay.
like this page. And,
You know, Crystal does a really brilliant job with it.
with this,
Yeah.
well heeled in shorts.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Please
Really
get yourself
important.
a copy of the
Really
pulse and
important,
see
yeah.
whether that's your style. Solo, there's
Yes.
also a special feature.
There's
the
a
Nine
special
Invasion.
feature.
Yes.
And this time
That is
around, we
our-
decided to talk about the invasion of Nairobi by international artists. They've been coming, a lot of them have been in town recently. And, you know, we covered some of the concerts that, you know, we had Two-Face Idibia at the Carnival the other day, performing alongside Vanessa Mdee from
Tupaba.
Tanzania.
He changed his name.
And then we had Sauti Sol, and of course a couple of Kenyan artists, of course, starting up the show. Then somewhere in Westlands we had that guy for Amarula, you know, he was also in the country. There's been
And
a lot of
Mikasa is
invasion.
coming this weekend.
Mikasa is coming.
Mikasa is here.
Mikasa is-
Mikasa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mikasa is coming this weekend. We're expecting Mafiki Zolo.
Yes.
We're expecting Chronics this weekend
yes.
as well.
And
this
Maya,
weekend?
Yes.
and
Yes, he's gonna be
Blankets
performing.
and Wine is also bringing some really interesting. I think we are lucrative.
We have Estelle
We are-
coming to
yeah,
Blankets
we are
and Wine.
very lucrative.
We have Gino Wine and Maya also coming
Yeah.
in town.
So what's
So we're
what's
talking
this
about-
buzz with Nairobi? Why the sudden attraction?
It looks
to-
like the promoters already know that we've been missing this. If you compare last year and this year,
yeah.
last year there was a lot of terror attacks, and you know, a lot of people were scared to come and do shows here. You know,
This year,
travel
yeah.
advisories were issued and all that. But right now we can see it's almost booming everywhere. You understand? Like we have a show every next door.
Yeah.
Okay. From it's good for
It's
the
really
industry.
good for us as
But
a-
I
as a
think
country
it's also an important thing for our local artists to know how do we collaborate with these
With these
artists who have
people,
been
yeah.
visiting us and why they're coming here, and let's see how we can grow and expand.
Absolutely.
Because I know Sautis will have set the bar really high. Yes.
And
So
they
the cleanup
keep
is nice.
going higher and higher, which is a good thing. So, yeah, get yourself a copy of the Pulse and the Nine Invasion.